Oh, there's a huge bird. Oh my word.
Flamingos.
I don't know, but
It
he's
is, I can tell you,
huge.
flamingos.
Whoa. That scared me.
There's another one over there.
Oh, there he is. There's a white one right there. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're in a nature preserve. What are you gonna do?
Hey, crazy friends.
Hey guys.
It's Jay and Francis with Find You Crazy. We're a family of 9 who travel full-time in our RV with 5 of our kids as we go around the country to see every national park. But today we're not in a national park. Today we're in a national preserve, Big Cypress National Preserve, and we're going to take a pretty cool drive. So if you're not familiar, Big Cypress National Preserve borders the north part of the Everglades. So really, if you put them together, they make an enormous park. So it's not a national park, it's a national preserve, but it still has lots of the features of the national park. So they have campgrounds, they have their own visitor centers. There's 2 main visitor centers. They have their own junior ranger badge. In fact, it's pretty cool if you're going to come down to South Florida. So Big Cypress, Biscayne, and the Everglades, basically they share one book for the junior ranger program, but there's 2 different sections, and so they can get all 3 badges from one book, and if they do all 3, visit all 3 parks, they get a special patch, which is pretty cool. But Big Cypress, basically there are some hiking trails, but really the 2 big things that it's known for is there's 2 kind of main scenic drives, a shorter one and then this longer one that we're doing, which is Loop Road, and it's basically just a long gravel road, and so they do say that you should check in at the visitor center, which we did, to make sure the road conditions are good, and then take off. I will say, make sure you've got enough gas, because it's out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's like 30 minutes to the center of it from a gas station on either side, and so make sure you're filled up. They said it should take about an hour to 2 hours to do the whole drive. And we have already seen tons of birds, and as you can see behind us,
little alligators right there,
which is super cool.
Themselves on a little log right there. So
we're filming, and the kids are keeping an eye out for Mama Gator.
Yeah, for sure. And I would absolutely say this is a great thing to do. It is free with your national park pass. So even though it's not a national park, you get into all kinds of preserves, battlefields, historic monuments. So use that national park pass when you're here, not just for the parks, but to enjoy all the things that are right around here. And this is easy. This is something that you just kind of get out of these little culverts right now. See what you can see. We already saw some amazing school of gar. One of them that almost looked like an albino. All the rest were this dark color. Cool. One was white. So we're already having a great time. I will say also I think the map that they give you has some mile markers.
I was about to say, so if you stop by the visitor center and ask for they've got a brochure that goes with this drive, and if you start from the top side, then it's set up by mile markers, and so 0.5 miles, it says, okay, look left, there's a cypress strand right here. 0.7 miles, look right here, and there's this. And so you can read through, and it's almost like having a ranger in the car with you. So we're reading that out to the kids so that they can kind of learn some of the stuff that's going on and just join this drive. We've got a beautiful day. It's overcast. The weather's perfect. Yeah. We've got snacks and drinks and lunch, and we're ready for just an enjoyable drive. So let's get to it. So as you drive along the gravel road, a lot of the stretch is going to be really tight trees right on both sides of the road. And so you really have to peer back up through or look up to see the birds. But then you're going to hit several places where there's culverts that go into the road. And at those spots, you get a little glimpse of this crystal clear water, tons of fish, little alligators like we saw the last one. But then every now and then you get these really nice strands. And so this is Sweetwater Strand. It's about 5 miles into the drive, and it is a place where a deep gully runs all the way through, and so you can see way down, lots of places to see lizards, alligators, birds, lots of different things. The kids are loving standing here and looking around. We have binoculars with us today, and so the kids are really enjoying that because they can see even further out into the area.
All right, so we are a little more than halfway done, and we have just absolutely loved this place. It might be kind of the unsung hero in the middle of all of these national parks and the Keys and Key West and all the great places. It'd be easy to skip over, but don't. This is an amazing place. So I wanted you to hear from the kids to see what they like. So Christopher, share with us kind of the big moment we actually just had.
An alligator coming straight toward us.
And so that was pretty awesome. Why do you think he came straight towards us?
Defending his territory.
Yeah, because how many more were out in there?
Like 3.
Like 3 more. So he made a beeline and made his presence known. So is that what you liked most?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What about you, Rosie? What have you liked?
Alligators.
Alligators. Which ones did you like?
The small ones.
We saw some baby ones, didn't we?
We did.
What were they doing?
They were jumping in the water.
They jumped in the water. They sure did. What about you, Joe? What have you
I like
liked?
the aningus.
Now, what is that? What is an aninga?
It's like a bird.
It's a bird. What'd you like about it?
It's very loud.
They squawk, don't they, really loud? We can hear them talking. What about you, Sky?
I like the snake.
Ooh, what kind of snake do you think it was?
I'm not sure.
We don't know. We'll have to check it out, right? What did it look like, though?
Yeah, it was like black and had brown spots on it.
Ooh, and you were the one who spotted it, right? Mm-hmm. Good job. Hey, Ruthie, what did you like? You kept seeing a lot of them. What do you like the best?
I seen the heron.
You see a lot of herons?
Yeah.
Ooh, what is a heron?
He's white.
He's white, and what is it? Is it a bird?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, boy, you see a lot of them. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, cool. All right, so we're going to we have about 10 more miles, so we're going to get trekking and see what else we can find. How many gators do you think we've seen?
A lot. I don't even know.
A lot, huh? Are they pretty close to some big ones and some little ones, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my goodness, there's one right there that we didn't see.
Where?
Look, up under the bush.
Oh, he's defending his territory.
Wow.
Whoa, and y'all are like so
Through this culvert, right? And so he wants to stay right there so he can catch any fish or anything that come through. But how do you think he stays so still?
Got it?
Did he just hiss at you?
He just hisses me.
Well, Jay, you should move because they can jump.
So that's it for this drive in this video. We have had an amazing time. So again, if you start from Monroe Station, which is the northwest point, that takes you right by the visitor center, then you can pick up your guide. That's where the 0 mile marker is. So that's what's going to be designated along the path, but everything that's in the brochure that you get, that way you can keep up with everything. And then the first 17 miles is gravel. And then once you hit the education center, which is National Park Education Center, then it's paved for the rest of the way out. And so for that last 7, we really picked up speed and kind of zoomed on out on that last bit. And so total, it took us about 2.5 hours total. We stop a lot. That's just the way we are. If you don't stop as much, obviously it would take less time. So you can really make of it whatever you want to. Again, it's only 24 miles total, with 17 being gravel and the rest being paved. So a really great day.
Don't miss it, because I will tell you, we had the place to ourselves. Literally, we maybe only passed about 5 cars total the entire 2.5 hours. You feel like you have the place to yourself. It is not crowded. And not only that, I'm going to give you a tip. When you get out of your car, always look down first. There's so many birds and things to see, but there was a time just a few minutes ago where we got out.
It's easy to miss a gator right up underneath you.
It happened. Like, literally, my kids were just looking over the edge of these little, what are they called, culverts. And so they're just sitting over there looking at the edge, and then all of a sudden we recognized there was a huge gator right next to us, like his head right almost next to our feet. So when you get out with your kids and you want to look up at all the beautiful birds and you want to just look at everything around you, look down first. We have seen snakes, we have seen more gators than we probably could count, but this place is just incredible. It is secluded. I don't think as many people drive through here. So really, if you're looking for a really relaxing, the kids can take off their seatbelts, can sit up. We all jammed up in the front seat of the car. We opened our windows and it was just very beautiful. So I hope that you will take some time. I know that it's hard because it's expansive and the Florida Everglades are massive. This
is a good thing to roll into the Everglades because it's so big. You can go in and drive down to Flamingo like we have, but if you go across the top, it really connects to this, and so it's really easy to roll this 2.5 hour drive into an excursion across the north part of the Everglades. So if you're going to go on the airboats like we did, that was only about 20 minutes from where this started. If you're going to do the guided tram tour, that's only about 15 minutes from where this started. And so it's all right out of here, out of the Shark Valley. The tram does the Shark Valley. And so
a visitor center.
That's all right up here on the top part. So really, it's easy to roll into a day on the north side of Everglades, because this literally, where this dumps you out, the 24th mile right at the end, is literally the corner of where the Everglades and Big Cypress intersect, and so you're right back there at the Everglades again. So yeah, it is kind of further away from the bottom part of the Everglades, but it's really close to the north part, and so it's really easy to roll all this into a single day. So that's it for this video. We hope you've liked this journey. If you have, we'd love for you to like this video. We'd love for you to subscribe and follow along with all of our crazy adventures. You can do that right over there, as well as check out some of our other videos. So until next time, we hope you go out and have some crazy fun with your crazy family.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.